When winter descends upon Puno, the biting cold becomes deadly for the region's alpacas. Temperatures can plummet to 30 degrees, but the danger is amplified by the fierce winds in the southern Andes, creating a wind chill that can feel as low as -40 degrees. For the indigenous communities who rely on these animals, each alpaca lost to the harsh weather is a devastating financial blow, especially considering that an alpaca can only be shorn once a year and give birth to a single offspring once every 11 months, making their wool a precious and irreplaceable source.
It all starts with the soil. The soil in the highlands of Peru is composed of rocks and lacks the nutrients that crops need to survive. The solution for regenerative and healthy compost starts with using what is in abundance in Puno, Peru. Carbon can be replicated by using needles and sticks from the Monterey cypress tree. Food scraps such as avocado peels and aguaje skin can all be used as nitrogen. Water binds each element together and allows for the microbes to grow. Once the compost has each component, simply mix your soil together to create oxygen.
Once this nutrient dense soil is created, it will be transferred into a raised, heated hotbed. These hotbeds will use an electric wire heating system and be made out of local materials. The raised hotbeds will allow the roots of the crops to stay thawed in the harshest of frosts. Now let's turn over to Josh to explain how these beds will get consistent power.
In order to power the heating wire for the raised hotbeds, a rugged, modular, and most importantly, efficient power source is needed to last through harsh conditions. The smartest choice of generators for farms would be the EcoFlow Delta Pro Ultra. It's powerful enough to cover small scale farming needs as well as be backup power for small properties. It also is very modular and can withstand sub zero temperatures. Pairing it with EcoFlow's solar panels, an hour of UV charge is enough to fully charge the generator and most other facilities on the farm. Because of the elevation and regular sunlight in Puno, charging with the solar panels will be highly efficient. It will be important to utilize heavily insulated extension and power cords to connect this system. Pricing for one generator isn't cheap at $5,599, but only one will be needed per farm. Solar panels are more reasonable at $200 for a set if needed for panels arises at larger facilities. The good thing concerning price is that EcoFlow is a highly charitable company and understands the importance of immediate action to crisis. They will donate hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of generators to natural disasters victims and regions. Puno is in a fairly inaccessible area, making getting aid, supplies, and farming equipment difficult. Getting generators, solar panels, and additional framing equipment for the raised beds to Puno would normally pose a problem for vehicles, but fortunately, the best mode of transportation in the area is already there. Alpacas are strong pack animals that will take care of the issue of carrying the heavy equipment. Coordinating with local farms to utilize their alpacas will cut down on fuel costs, especially when covering difficult terrain.
Involving the community. So that Puno can be involved, part of this plan is to teach the community how to build raised heated garden beds, maintain the solar panels, and mix soil with nutritious properties. The raised beds will consist of a heated wire through the soil powered by the generator and solar panels. The soil mix will consist of carbon, water, nitrogen, and oxygen. The solar panels require to be cleaned or brushed off periodically, and the generator is very reliable to the point maintenance shouldn't be needed for its lifespan. On real cold days, heating the generator, by just barely standing by it, can improve its effectiveness.
We started with a simple question: how can communities grow food even through brutal winters? The answer: raised hotbeds powered by clean energy. With your help, we can bring more solar panels and generators to these communities and unlock the next level of food growth and resilience. This isn't a one-time project. Over the next 2 years, we're expanding infrastructure, training local leaders, and reaching nearby villages. Your support, whether it's funding, equipment, or time, helps us power forward. Even alpacas are part of the solution. Carrying vital supplies to remote sites, everyone has a role in this mission. This is your call to action. Food security, green technology, local leadership. Be a part of something that grows, in every sense of the word. Let's build a better, stronger food system, together.